All right, welcome to the deep dive. Everyone's already buzzing about this one, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul.
Yeah,
But we're going deeper than just the hype.
definitely.
Can Tyson at 58 really turn back the clock and take on a 27-year-old who's been active in the ring? I mean, is this all just a spectacle, or could Paul pull off an upset?
Yeah.
I've got our stack of sources here. Let's break it down.
What I think is really interesting is how this fight has become this cultural touch point.
Yeah.
You have Tyson who represents that raw, almost mythical power of like boxing's golden age.
Right.
And then you have Paul, this social media savvy athlete who is really shaking up the sport's traditions.
Totally different worlds, right?
Yeah, completely.
So it's November 15th, AT&T Stadium, 8 2-minute rounds.
Wow.
And get they're bumping Paul up to heavyweight for this one.
Oh, wow.
Heavier gloves, too, which is just another layer of intrigue.
Yeah, the weight difference is definitely key here. I mean, Tyson has always been this powerhouse, even in his prime. But at 58, can he still generate that same knockout force against a larger opponent?
You know, his nickname isn't Iron Mike for nothing.
Right.
You've seen those highlight reels, right?
Oh, of course, yeah.
The way he used the peekaboo style, like bobbing, weaving, disappearing, and then exploding with those combinations, is that even possible to replicate after all these years?
The peekaboo style was so revolutionary for its time.
Right.
It wasn't just about aggression. It was like calculated chaos.
Wow.
The high guard, constant head movement. It was designed to disrupt an opponent's rhythm and create openings for those devastating attacks.
But isn't the question, like, can that style, which relies so heavily on speed and reflexes, can that really hold up against a younger, more modern fighter like Paul?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
Tyson's footwork was also critical to his success.
Yeah.
That loop movement where he would shift his weight and attack from these unexpected angles, it was like he was bending physics to generate power.
Right. It's crazy to watch.
And no, but will that fluidity still be there after 19 years away from professional fighting?
And then you have to factor in the recent reports about, his health issues.
Right.
Even if he's in phenomenal shape, age takes its toll. It's not just about power. It's about stamina, recovery, being able to take a punch.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are all valid concerns. Look, I mean, Tyson's legacy is secure. He's an icon.
Yeah.
But this fight raises a really interesting question. Can a fighter truly recapture their prime? Or is this more about him proving something to himself than actually dominating the sport again?
Right. Okay, so let's shift gears for a second and talk about Jake Paul.
Okay.
He may not have Tyson's legendary status, but he is undefeated as a pro, and he's clearly hungry to prove he belongs in the big leagues.
Paul's youth and size are definite advantages in this matchup.
Yeah.
And he's also been incredibly active in the ring, really honing his skills and gaining that valuable experience.
But you have to wonder, though, if he's truly ready for someone with Tyson's power and, ring generalship.
Yeah.
I mean, he's never faced anyone of that caliber before.
That's right. Paul's opponents, while they've been formidable in their own right, they just don't compare to a prime Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
This is a whole different beast.
So how do you see Paul approaching this fight?
Yeah.
Is he going to try to, go toe-to-toe with Tyson, or will he rely on his size and reach to keep him at bay?
His training has been really interesting to follow.
Okay.
He's been working with some, top-level coaches, incorporating modern techniques and strategies.
Like, what kind of modern techniques are we talking about? Can you give us some specifics?
Well, one thing that stands out is his focus on footwork and movement.
Okay.
He's not just trying to overpower opponents. He's learning how to control the ring, create angles, and dictate the pace of the fight.
Oh, so it sounds like he's trying to, outsmart Tyson rather than just overpower him.
Exactly. He's also been working a lot on his defensive skills. If he can avoid those early knockout blows and frustrate Tyson, he might be able to wear him down over time.
So he's playing the long game.
Yeah.
He's betting that Tyson's age will catch up to him as the fight goes on.
It's a risky strategy, but it could pay off.
Yeah.
Especially with those modified rules.
Right. The 8 2-minute rounds and the heavier gloves.
Yeah.
Those seem tailor-made to benefit Tyson, don't they?
They could, but it's not that simple.
Yeah.
The shorter rounds mean there's less time for either fighter to really establish a rhythm.
Right.
So it's going to be this fast-paced, explosive fight, which could favor a younger, more agile fighter like Paul.
And the heavier gloves are a wild card, too.
Absolutely.
They're supposed to enhance safety, but they could also diminish the impact of both fighters' punches.
That's true. But you have to remember that Tyson's power isn't just about brute force.
Right.
It's about technique, timing, and precision. So even with heavier gloves, his punches are going to carry a lot of weight.
So it's not just about who hits harder, it's about who lands the cleaner, more effective punches.
Precisely. And that's where Paul's modern training methods could come into play.
Okay.
He's been working on his counterpunching, his ability to slip and evade punches, and his accuracy. He's trying to turn Tyson's aggression against him.
So it sounds like this fight is shaping up to be a real chess match.
Yeah.
A clash of styles and generations.
Yeah, that's what makes it so compelling. You have the legendary power and unpredictability of Mike Tyson versus the youth, size, and modern techniques of Jake Paul.
Pressure has got to be immense for both fighters,
Yeah.
but especially for Paul.
Yeah.
He's the one with everything to prove.
And for Tyson, at this point in his career, it's about more than just winning.
Right.
It's about legacy, respect,
Yeah.
reminding the world why he was once the most feared man on the planet.
It's a story of redemption.
It is.
Second chances.
Yeah.
Proving that age is just a number.
And that's why, beyond the hype and the spectacle, there's something genuinely compelling about this fight.
Yeah.
It's a story that taps into that human desire to defy the odds.
It's a reminder that anything is possible.
Yeah.
Underdogs can rise.
Mm-hmm.
Legends can be reborn.
The world will be watching to see this clash of generations, this battle of styles unfold.
After this deep dive into the sources, I think it's safe to say this is more than just a fight.
I agree.
It's like a cultural event, a conversation starter.
Yeah.
It's something we'll be debating for years to come.
It's not just about who wins.
Right.
It's about what this fight means for the future of boxing.
Yeah.
Will it be a throwback to, a bygone era or a glimpse into, a new era for the sport?
Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure.
Yeah.
This fight is going to have ripple effects that extend far beyond the ring.
So when you watch this fight, remember everything we've discussed.
Right.
The contrasting styles.
Yeah.
The personal journeys, the historical significance.
Right.
This isn't just two guys punching each other.
Right.
It's about the evolution of a sport, the power of a good story, and, the thrill of a classic showdown.
That's what the deep dive is all about, right?
Exactly.
We go beyond the surface, explore the nuances, and hopefully leave you with a richer understanding at the topic.
Absolutely.
Now it's up to you to draw your own conclusions, make your predictions and enjoy the spectacle.
Because ultimately what makes this fight so fascinating is that mystery, that uncertainty, the chance to witness something truly historic.
Until next time,
Here.
keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.